Hello guys, it's your girl Nana and this is Nana Nation. Good morning my people. Today we have updates from Biggy 237. Welcome everyone. If it is your first time on this channel, a very special welcome to you. Please go ahead and subscribe honey because you would definitely love it here. And shout outs to all our amazing subscribers. You guys are the ish. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. So what happened? We have Wahala or two fighters, one boxing. So Biggie contestant Fhish Leslie allegedly touched Patience inappropriately. So Patience was there like, this is not the first time this guy's groping me. The other time he touched my bottom, I let it slide. It happened again. Matter of fact, according to rumor on the street, this is the third time it is happening. And Patience is like, this guy is just going to keep touching me like this if I don't call him out, if I don't let the people know what's been going on. So Patience was like, Fish, I don't appreciate you touching me. I don't appreciate la 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 la. So she really blew out on him. She lashed out on him and started shouting and insulting and all that stuff. The whole house gathered. I mean, she was putting on a whole show. Fish touched me inappropriately. This is harassment. This is extra harassment. This is that. So she was really out there going the whole 9 years, calling him out on the BS, and rightfully so. People are different. If you're that kind of person that you don't mind people touching you, fine, good and fine for you. People are different. You don't just go around groping people. People have to learn how to keep their hands to themselves. So that's what's going on. Patient was mad, started insulting Fish, calling him a goat and all that stuff out of anger after he had touched her. My mother used to say, no find wahala or wahala no go find you. There's another African proverb that says, if you no touch bitter leaf, your hand no go bitter. If he didn't go to look for Manawa in Patience bomb, Patience would not have insulted him. So the only person to blame here today is Fish. However, I'm noticing a trend on the internet. It's like people are coming against Patience. Patience must go until they've developed a hashtag. Patience must go. She's rude. She's this. She's that. Like, you guys are forgetting what made her to be rude. It's just like a guy coming out to say, my girlfriend is rude, my girlfriend is nagging. What did you do to make her rude? Like, you're walking around groping women, you're walking around holding women's bum and all that stuff, and when they want to react, you're telling them that they are overreacting. Are you for real? You don't know Patience. You don't know where she's coming from. The other day I shared statistics from the CDC. 1 in 5 women have been raped. 1 in 5 women have been abused or harassed sexually in their lifetime. So a lot of women are walking around with pain in their heart, with triggers from previous experiences that you know nothing about. So Patience lashed out on Fish, but do you know if that was a trigger for her? Do you know whether Fish touching her bum brought back memories and stuff to her? You don't know. All you see is the fact that she reacted. My mother used to say, if you don't touch bitter leaf, your hand no go bitter. If you don't go looking for wahala would not find you. If Fish did not go grabbing this girl's bumsicles, she will not be out here today insulting him. So out of anger, Patience was mad. She started insulting Fish, calling him a goat, calling him all kinds of names. But it was out of anger after she had been triggered. You don't go attacking people and telling them how to react. It's just like sleeping in your house in the night time and somebody just appear in your house at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the middle of the night. At that moment, if you wake up and pick your gun or a knife in the kitchen and kill that person, the law covers you. It was self-defense. What is he doing in your house in the middle of the night? Okay, that may be a very stretched example, but I'm just telling you that when you attack people, you have no right to tell them how to react. However they choose to defend themselves, however they choose to react, that's totally up to them. The first thing to do is for you to keep your hands to yourself. If Patience would have slapped Fish, she would still have been right. Don't touch me, don't grab me, keep your hands to yourself. So people are out here today justifying nonsense. I'm just looking and rolling my eyes like, are you guys for real? Are you guys for real? And it's even sad to think that the majority of the people coming out here to castigate Patience are all women. A lot of girls are coming out to drag Patience, and I'm like, wow, I'm confused. Local woman is confused, like I cannot wrap my head around it. It's mostly girls and women out here insulting Patience. Me Patience, get out. That get to now. If you say it's all fine. So that's what the case is about right now. It's not about a guy inappropriately touching a girl. It's not about a guy groping a girl, and the girl is feeling that her self-esteem and whatever has been trampled upon with her own words. That's what Patience said. Fish touched her, Fish groped her. In her own words, she feels like her self-worth or self-esteem or whatever has been trampled upon. I'm going to play that clip here so you guys can hear her say it in her own words. Nobody cares about her feelings. Nobody cares about what Fish did. They are only focusing on the fact that she lashed out on him and made her get out. She did overact. If you say be who, if you say be wait, if fine pass who, na Beyonce. So that's the direction where they're dragging the case today. And the fact that Fish knelt down to apologize, Fish knelt in front of Patience to say, Patience, I'm sorry, and Patience was still lashing out on him. That's what they're capitalizing on today. Oh, Patience, a very rude girl. Patience, Fhish even need an almighty Fhish, a whole Fhish, knelt down in front of her. That small yellow girl, where even Rob Johnson safe. All kinds of insults on the internet today. So, because Fhish knelt down in front of this guy, it's all supposed to magically go away. The fact that he hurt her, he's done something to her that has triggered her, has made her mad. First of all, everybody is different. There's some people that you hurt them. You cannot be hurting me immediately. You go down on your knees. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Give me time to process the hurt. Give me time to process the pain. Like, you've done something to me. I'm triggered. I'm a little shook. My brain is trying to process what happened. I'm sitting here confused. My mind is raving like, okay, what happened? Did this guy just grope me? Did he just touch my bum bum? Oh my God, how do I want to react in this situation? So many things are going through her head. The cameras are rolling. A lot of housemates are around her. There's so much pressure and anxiety and whatever she's going through at the moment, adrenaline and all that put together. People react differently under pressure. So she has just 1 minute to decide what she wants to do, and immediately Fhish falls on his knees. Forgive me, forgive me. So she has not first of all processed the fact that he has touched her bum bum. She's trying to think what to do to him. Immediately he falls on his knees like, forgive me, forgive me. You cannot do the hurting and the apologizing at the same time. Give her time to process what just happened. Give her time to go through everything she's feeling, and then now you come and apologize. So it was all too much for the poor girl. Everything happened at once, and before she got a minute to wrap her head around it, the news had gone viral on the internet how Patience was a bad girl. Patience Fhish apologized. Patience did not take the apology. Like, you cannot hurt me and force me to apologize, to accept your apology at the same time, whether it was sincere or not. You cannot do that. So the story is going viral, and people are divided into camps. Patience, a few of Patience fans, they say they are her fans. I doubt they ever were. They say they are crossing over to Phish's camp because Patience is rude. A guy apologizes and she doesn't forgive him. So guys are almighty human beings. Once a guy goes down on his knees, whatever he says should be accepted. Whether a guy is hurting you, whether he cheats on you, whether he does whatever in a relationship or in whatever setting, or in a professional setting or in a game setting like this one, as long as a man puts his knees on the floor, men's knees are golden. It should never hit the floor. Once a man's knees hit the floor, even if he killed a human being, you have to forgive just because a man's almighty knees have hit the floor. So that's what the case is becoming today, and it's just ridiculous. So it will surprise you to know that people are praising Fhish. Fhish, now man you be. Fhish, you are awesome. Well, it's a good thing that he knelt down to apologize. I mean, humility is a good virtue. I mean, when you kneel down, you recognize the fact that you hurt somebody, to kneel down. At least I give that to him. When you recognize your fault and you kneel down to say, I'm sorry, I mean, it shows that you're a bigger person. That is the only fact I appreciate. But he should have kept his hands to himself in the first place. And I'm not giving him any pass just because he apologized. It's just like groping me and apologizing, raping me or harassing me and apologizing. It doesn't work that way, okay? Apologies are so overrated. I don't know if you guys are noticing the trend. I'm not talking about only about Fhish and Patience today. Apologies are so overrated in this world. People voluntarily hurt you just because they know they can come back and say, well, I'm sorry, and you forgive them. Don't try that issue with me. Don't. Like, you should be mindful of what you're doing. As much as I'm being careful not to hurt you, not to hurt people, not to step on their toes, unless when they voluntarily, warrant it to happen. People are trying to be careful. People are trying to live in a peaceful way. They're trying to avoid trouble and all that stuff. But if you're voluntarily going to look for wahala, going to hurt people because you think at the end of the day you can come and say I'm sorry and it's all supposed to magically go away, no, stop tripping, stop playing. So one person alone is wrong in this instance here, and that's Fhish for groping the lady. He apologized, give the lady time to go through the information, and you know what, forgive him if she wishes to. If she doesn't want to have anything to do with him going forward, that's fine as well. So the housemates came together and were begging Patience. She even threatened to leave the house. Fhish also threatened to leave the house after Patience rained insults on him, and you cannot blame her for reacting that way. So another thing which people are saying is that Patience that Nonny White has been groping in this house and touching anyhow. Her body is her body. It's her consent that she has to give. You are a woman. You have a right to decide who you want to give your body to, who you want to kiss, who you want to touch, who you want to open up to. If she likes Nonny, if she's feeling Nonny and she opens up to him, that's 100% her right. It's her body. It's like saying that every woman who is out here smiling should just be forced to smile at you. No, if she wants to play with Nonny, that's totally up to her. It's her body, her choice. She has to decide who she wants to be with. And Nonny has been touching her every day. Other housemates are having time of their life with her and all that stuff. It suddenly reached to Fhish. She became violent. Is she threatened by Fhish? No, she's not threatened by Fhish. She simply is not feeling the guy, and he has been touching her 1, 2, 3 different occasions. Enough is enough now. Don't you guys see that she forgave the first time, forgave the second time, and he still did it again? How are you guys not getting this? One person will just mean behind your matter, mean business behind your matter, keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you guys are mad she's reacting for the third time. People are even asking her, why did she not say nothing the first time? Because she thought it was a mistake. She thought it was never going to happen again. He did it the second time. She was like, is this guy for real right now? Is he kidding me? He did it the third time, and that's when she had to blow the alarm. How are you guys out here blaming Patience today? I just cannot understand. She gave him a very long rope to pull. He just kept doing the same thing over and over again. So the house captain came out and tried to address the situation, punish both housemates. I don't know how even the victim ended up getting punished. Is this same mentality of victim blaming in Africa, victim shaming in Africa, that people will continue doing things like this and going away with it? We don't look at the culprit, we look at the victim all the damn time. And that's what we do in Africa. Uncles are touching little nieces in the family. Uncles are doing things to little girls in the family. We come and blame the little girls when they complain. We don't even believe them to begin with. So it's just the phenomenon is bigger than Patience and Fish. We're talking about things that happen in our community every single day. Stop harassment. Keep your hands to yourself. If a woman says no, respect her choice. And whether other guys have been touching her or not is irrelevant here. She may have let them touch her. When it came to you, she said no, respect her no, point blank, period. And people are coming out to justify that Patience, that every guy is touching in the house. Patience and Noni is touching every day because she let him do it. I mean, you guys are not even understanding the repercussion of what you're saying today. So what you're trying to tell me today is that the fact that other guys have been touching Patience means Patience is not public commodity. Everybody can touch her. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because the direct interpretation of what you guys are saying on the internet today is the fact that any woman who is not a virgin, by virtue of the fact that she had been touched by someone in the past, it means she's touchable. Any guy on the street can just walk up to her and touch her, kiss her, and do things to her. That's the direct interpretation of what you guys are saying today. And it's just horrible to even think that it's coming mostly from women. Wow. So we as a community should be very careful about the kind of character we are justifying, the kind of character that we are making leeway for. I don't know whether it's because it's Fish today we're making all kinds of excuses for him, like this is ridiculous. We should be very careful with the kind of character we're excusing in society. The more leeway you give people to act this way, the more they do things like this. And tomorrow it must not be Fish, it will be somebody else. And tomorrow it must not be Patience, it may be you lady who is justifying this nonsense today, or your junior sister, or your daughter. So we should not be excusing such character in the society. It is wrong, point blank, period. So yeah, that was my rant this morning. I just had to say that, like, it needed to be said. Thank you guys so much for watching. I remain your girl Onana. If you're new on this channel and you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe. Welcome everyone. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and comment. Leave me your comments below in the comment section. I'll be reading, I'll be liking, I'll be replying every single comment once I get a chance. And to my amazing subscribers, shout out to you guys. We appreciate you all for all the love and support. So I'm going to put some comments here. You guys should read for yourself what the comment section is justifying. It will shock you. Most of those comments from ladies. I love you guys. See you next time. Goodbye.